What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, and I'm going to do a tarot reading for you guys today. The tarot reading is going to be a June energy reading, okay? This is for the collective. It doesn't have to be specifically for twin flames, but this is going to take a look at some of the energy that is going on within the human collective for June, okay? So basically, it's going to be a pretty quick reading. I'm going to get an energy reading for June. We're going to take a look at some of the energy that's coming into the collective's experience, okay? So again, this applies to anybody. Twin flames, yeah, sure. Soulmates, regular people who are just awakened, and even people who are opening up to this sort of information, okay? So again, applies to everybody. Don't let the labels bog you down. Okay, guys, so let's get started. So dear spirit guides and angels, please help me out with this collective that I'm reading for. Please deliver truth and love and light through me, your pasty white friend. Okay, here we go. So, the energy for June 2020. Let's get some cards. So, what is the energy going to be like for June 2020? Seems like we're gearing up for a pretty big time. Pressure is on. Yeah, first and foremost, we have the Five of Cups. So, today is May 29th, I believe, okay? So we're June 2 days away, okay? You might be feeling like this now. The Five of Cups is about looking back at the past and wishing things were different. There's regret, there's remorse, but most importantly, there's a focus away from what you currently have. You may have lost some things. In fact, you may have tipped those things over. You may have sabotaged. You may have gone through quite a lot. In either case, the Five of Cups here is to say that for the first month of June, in June, right, probably for the first bit of June here, we have this residual energy of looking back at the past. Since this is a 5, in June you may look back at May and kind of think about it as a waste. Maybe you didn't do enough. Maybe you spent most of the month feeling sad. I definitely had a particularly bad month emotionally, spiritually maybe, but the energy here, it also says that you do have things that are still here, okay? And this is an element of being grateful. So we're already moving into June with this sense of, man, like I really got to let go of the past. That kind of energy coming in, right? Where things that that have already been broken or spilt, it's time to clean it up and move on, right? So there is that element coming in for the beginning of June, it seems, okay? But then we have the Knight of Cups, which is great to go from a 5 to a Knight, going from feeling remorseful, regretful, sad, a little bit depressed, and then we're going to emotionally available. We're going to offering emotions. We're going to feeling good again. We're going to feeling charismatic and energetic. Okay, the Knight of Cups is a very dreamy individual who is very creative and kind of lost in the imagination, in the world of love. Okay, so you're going from a place where your emotions are a little bit, well, they're spilt, they're on the ground, and you're kind of just looking at the past like, I can't believe those things happened. But then the Knight of Cups come in. So as an energy, it's this emotional uplifting, right? You go from a place of sadness to a place of security. Okay, so in June, you can expect fundamentally your emotional energy to shift from the negative to the positive. All right, so that's a huge, beautiful message coming in for the collective for this month of June. Okay, coming up, that's very good. So if you have been feeling down and you just don't really know why, maybe you are looking at the past, maybe there are specific examples, and you're just going through the shit right now, essentially. Relax and understand that in June, this energy of emotional security and this idea of emotional fulfillment is coming in. Okay, so having some things that have been spilled, things that have been taken away from you, now you're the one to offer, right? So you went from 0 to hero, from this nothingness of a feeling like your emotions are all over the place to you have control of your emotions. So it's a very big shift, okay, which is that's very, very positive to get. So moving on for the energy for June, for the collective, see what other events are coming in for you guys. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. So this emotional this emotional time, this emotional proposal is coming in because of good news. Okay, so you can expect to hear good news in June. Someone communicating to you. If you do find yourself in a twin flame relationship, or if you're wanting someone, that person that you want in your life, the person that you want to go get a Motel 6 with and do very bad things and ruin the bed. If that's what you're waiting for, you can hear it. Might hear that in June, okay? Because this is good news in communication, and it's often coming from a very talkative individual, someone young, the fire sign, right? It doesn't have to be, but good news coming in June, something to actually lift your spirits, okay? These two events are definitely connected because the Knight of Cups is a proposal, and the Page of Wands is a communication of good news, something that you've wanted to hear. So something is coming into your way of June to give you energy, vitality, but to restore that emotional balance in your life, okay? So there is good news coming your way if you've been feeling particularly sad and not even sure why, and you've been going through this sort of spiritual process of maybe going into the dark, okay? So there is good news to lift your spirits. Again, could be in love because we have that Knight of Cups, but it could just be something that emotionally gives you a sense of happiness and fulfillment, okay? So continuing on with the energy for June, we're looking at the Hermit card, okay? So this is the first major arcana. So June is going to be, this is primary, okay? Major arcanas are always primary over minor arcanas, okay? So to have the Hermit card here, and this is a 9, so it is about letting go. It's going to be a very powerful time of spiritual transformation, okay? Now, yes, typically the Hermit card means about being alone. It means about spending quite a lot of time alone. We're still in this quarantine. Could also have an indication to do with that, though it could even be talking about the world still in this state of hermit mode. So it doesn't mean particularly about your life, but because the world's still in this energy, your life kind of is taking it has to kind of adapt to that energy. So again, still some energy about being alone, trying to find some answers within, trying to connect to yourself, facing your loneliness, okay? Facing yourself, facing your shadow side, integrating it, facing parts of yourself, learning to accept yourself, but discovering the truth, the hidden wisdom within, going within, meditation, things like that, reading, okay? Basically a pursuit of knowledge, which you guys would go, whether or not it's internal knowledge, external, you guys are growing and learning this month, okay? You are becoming more seasoned individuals, more spiritually strong, more gifted, okay? So there is an element of just a type of separation from something coming in June in order for you guys to really get a sense of who you are. Okay, that is coming in very strongly. And of course, the Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, could be a lack of separation, an ending of a separation, because we have the Page of Wands, right? Well, we'll see what else we can get. That largely depends on the card after the Hermit card. So we'll see. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So your finances. You'll get into a place in June where you feel more comfortable, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like you've worked pretty hard for what you've obtained, and it's sort of like resting on your laurels. You're not there, you don't have the Ten of Pentacles, you're not done yet, your hard work isn't over, but you've earned enough. So in June, you could probably expect some finance-related news with the Page of Wands to give you an element of comfort, to give you a little bit of element of comfort, right? That there is something that you deserve, okay, that is coming in there. And so there's this element of self-worth as well, I feel, really starting to take a hold in June, where your self-worth is going to start to feel a little bit better, right? Where you're going to start understanding yourself more because of this Hermit card, and things are going to start coming towards you, okay? And so I do see some financial-related news for some of you guys. Others, it's just about self-worth, and of course it can be both, of course. And then even I do pick up this element for some other people that Seven of Pentacles is, again, definitely about job offers and really finding a way out of a particularly hard time with the Five of Cups, and then you have the Hermit card where you might feel like you're alone, okay? So again, you have the Cups, the Wands, and the Pentacles here to almost suggest that there is something coming that's good to pull you out of a negative energy, okay? And that's very good. And we'll see what other card I can get for the energy of June. And we have another Cups card. We have the Page of Cups. So 2 pages is a friend. So you could have helpful friends coming in June to help you out of a particular emotional state, or just to give you advice or whatever it may be. But the Page of Cups is an element of being childlike and free. So I can tell you that in June you will be definitely more focused on self-love, definitely more involved in feeling childlike, feeling more free, feeling more innocent. It also is an offer, a small offer, not as large as the Knight of Cups, but seeing as we have the Knight and the Page in the same reading, it does tell me that the Page of Cups is largely, primarily, directly involved with this Knight of Cups. I think many of you are going to hear good news again. Love news could be a message from those you're interested in. It could be something about jobs, could be related to finances, but whatever the message is for the particular person, that is coming in for you guys, okay? This is a general reading, so it will apply differently for each of you, but the Page of Cups is primarily about some kind of small offer coming in. Couple that with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I think many of you in June are going to be lifted. I think your spirits are going to be lifted quite a bit, but whatever news you do receive in June, what's clear is that for all of you, there's something coming, okay? And then lastly, we have, I believe, that was the Magician card. It was. So, second major arcana. This is probably going to be the second half of June, or coupled with the Hermit card, but the Magician card is all about manifestation. It is about understanding and owning the power and the role that you have in this lifetime, in this incarnation, in what you were trying to accomplish in manifesting your dreams, right? So the Magician card is saying that by the end of June, you guys are going to feel like you can do anything. You are going to go from the Five of Cups feeling like you've lost everything, like nothing is good anymore, like it's just been depressing, you've been going on this journey for so long, when does it end? Oh my God. But in June, that's all ending. Coming in with this Magician, basically starting this huge new powerful process for you, and there is some good news related to love, finances, all kinds of things coming in. It could even be multiple kinds of offers, right? Because you have the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, all about just giving. That's all giving. So something is being given to you in June, maybe multiple times by different people. Multiple people apologizing, an offer here, an apology here, some money here. Different things are coming in for you guys. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, definitely finances and a sense of comfort in home life rising up, right? And the Hermit card going within, but the Magician card meaning that you're coming out of this experience in June as a more seasoned individual, okay? Someone who, again, is very aware of their power and can act on it now, okay? So, all that being said, guys, I'm going to pull some just some small oracle cards just to give you guys a message for June to see what's going to be happening, all right? So, dear Spirit Guides, give me some messages for the collective for June. What is going to be happening with the collective in June? Some guidance messages. Just get maybe two. What you guys are going to get. So we have Sage, we have Spirit Contact. Okay. So some element of getting close together with your spirit. So what is going on here? What's this good news about? See what this offer is about. And we have the cattail, which is about spreading your seeds. Hopefully men, not literally, don't spread your seeds everywhere, end up with a bunch of babies. And we have the Elm card, which is trusting your intuition. Okay, so these are just messages for you guys to understand what June is going to be like and what you might need to know for the month of June. Okay, so going into the Sage plant, Spirit Contact. Okay, so you will soon feel stronger and more focused than you have felt in some time, right? The Magician card. Spirits are drawing close. Do not ignore the phenomena as you begin to experience them more tangibly. Your mediumistic abilities are growing stronger. There is a lot of spiritual inspiration around you right now. Open to the spirit realm and you will find your own spirit shining more brightly in all that you do. Pretty simple, guys. Just understand that in the month of June, you guys are actually going to be getting closer to spirit, and that makes sense because many of you are going to be going within. And as you go within, you become closer to that which you're actually seeking, and you'll feel the spirits, you'll feel your guides and angels more closely, okay? So don't ignore the fact that you are protected and saved, especially during the month of June. We have the cattail, which is about spreading seeds. I can already tell you that that has a lot to do with any creative endeavors. Just go for them at this time, right? So cattails have over 250,000 seeds. Don't hesitate in your creative pursuits and endeavors. Spread as many seeds as possible in as many areas as possible. Enough of them will take that you will amaze yourself at the success that develops in your life. Now is the time to act, initiate new endeavors, and take new creative approaches to activities. you will find yourself breaking away from old restricting habits. Okay, guys? That's perfect and a great message. I'll tell you a small thing that I've been doing. I have a music channel, and I've been going around the city often at nighttime, just taking these kind of nice summer late night walks, and I've been taking pictures, and I put the music behind them, right? I put the image there, and the music, the music that I make, fits it. So it's kind of like a music video, I guess. But it's kind of like a cool little project, because the pictures always seem to match the songs and vice versa. And of course, I'm building it up to where I can actually start recording different spots around the city and splicing it together, and then making like an actual legitimate music video, right? So I'm having these creative pursuits, and they've actually been helping me break away from stagnant energy, because it's a new thing. I'm basically photographing. So I'm having this element of photography in my life, a little creative pursuit. And in order with the music, I'm coupling the two together, right? And this is only something that's new. That's kind of what it means, guys. So these ideas that you have, however small they may seem, keep going, keep investing, keep doing as much as you can, creatively, right? Don't overexert yourself, but act on the things that you have right now. The ones that are meant to take will take, and the ones that aren't will evaporate. But this is a good time to keep going, okay? To get all that stuff out there. And then lastly, we have the Elm card, which is about trusting your intuition. So, Elm is one of the kindest trees. It lends its gentle strength to those who open to it, helping us to overcome exhaustion, especially that which has accumulated over great amounts of time. It's funny, because I believe I was talking about being exhausted up here, right? It helps us access more universal energies around us. This in turn stimulates our intuition, making it stronger and clearer. Elm's appearance heralds a time to trust in your own intuition. Find strength in listening to your own inner voice. You are beginning to sense, feel, and even see that which has not always been visible around you and around those you deal with daily. Trust it, no matter how strange it may seem. It will prove itself out, guys. Absolutely, with that Hermit card. It's time to trust your intuition. It's time to do the things that you meant to do. It's time to believe in yourself a little bit more. Okay, guys, so this has just been a very quick collective reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys need any personal readings, anything like that, info is always in the description box. But for now, guys,